What's up, everybody? It's your man JFILT, and in this video we're going to show you how to create swing in your beats. So let's get into it. So before we get into the video, if this is your first time, let me say welcome. Shout out your city, shout out your weapon of choice. If you make beats, if you are interested in making beats, please consider subscribing to this channel. Hit that notify bell, that way you will be notified each time I upload new content. Back to the video. Okay, so this video comes by way of request. I was asked, how do you create swing for your drums? And it's really not that hard, guys. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways because there's always more than one way. So what you're about to hear, the sample comes from my FILT Loops Volume 6. Y'all need to pick it up if you don't have it already. And the drums also comes from Duality Kit, which is only $2. So I appreciate any support, guys. So anyway, let's go. This is the quantized drums. Check it out. So I just basically have like a 4/4 beat, BPM 88 is just a simple beat. Very typical. Snare is on the 2 and the 4, kick is on the 1 and the 3. Hi-hat just playing steady eighth notes. So as you can hear, it's very stiff because everything is like right on the grid, if you can see. So a quick way to do that is to use the computer swing. This is one way. So what I did was I copied this exact pattern into another track. And on this track, you have this swing, and I just used 1/8 triplets. So let me just turn that off real quick so you can hear the difference. This is straight. I turn it on. Here's what happens. You see how that shifted the hi-hat a little bit, and it gave some swing to the kick and snare. And those are all adjustable. You know, you can turn the amount of the swing and the strength of it. But that can be a little, wacky, in my opinion. But I just wanted to show you, it's just another way. Another way you can add swing is what I call just the processed way. So let's take the original quantized version, and we're going to process it. Another thing that helps the swing is your velocity. You got to have different velocities. On these hi-hats, they're all, matter of fact, all these drums, they have the same exact velocity. So what we're going to do, all these drums are on the same track, by the way. It's all good. You can go, if you happen to be on Logic, whatever DAW you use, you're going to go to your, wherever you transform your MIDI, you can just go to something like humanize. And that just makes all the velocities different. So I just hit select and operate. So if I hit A, you can see all the different velocities. Note velocity. See that? All these different levels of velocity. So that kind of, that helps it with the swing. The other way to process it, what you're going to do is take the snares and shift them a little to the left so it comes in right before the grid. So shift it into the left, all the snares, and then you're going to shift all the hi-hats a little to the right so it comes in after the grid. We'll keep the kicks where they are for now. Now let's listen. What you can also do is with some of the kicks, just shift them in a little, before and a little after. And this could be a little tedious, but I'm just showing you different ways you can do it. Well, let's listen now. Okay, so now let's take that a little further. Add in what you call ghost notes, which are those little subtle notes that go right before the main hit. I've talked about this a ton of times. If you want to use your mouse, and in the comments below, let me know, are you a mouse clicker or do you prefer to use your fingers? Are you a typer or a finger type of person? Let me know. Me, myself, I'm old school. I like to use my fingers, so I like to actually play it, and we'll talk about that in a second. But if you wanted to use, you know, the clicking style, you just click in some notes, man. Use a brush tool or something and kind of just click in some. You can either just click it in, or like what I like to do is just play it in. So I could just, as it's playing, just play some more ghost notes live. So you see where I put those kicks? Right before the hits, like some before the hit. That's one before the snare, and then another before another kick, like right here. See that? That's another way. And the last way, which is my preferred way, is just to finger drum it in. So that's everything you do live. That's, to me, is going to be the most realistic swing, because you're playing your natural born ability. And if you're not good at that, it just takes practice. Actually, I'm going to demonstrate that on the MPC. The metronome helps when you listen to the metronome, and you can even create your own metronome that's quantized. So let me do that real quick. I'll use note repeat. All right, cool. I don't know why more people don't use note repeat, especially for trap. It's so easy. All right, so anyway, you can use that as your metronome, and then when you're finger drumming, just make sure you're behind it. That will definitely give you swing. So let me demonstrate that real quick. So you see how some are like inconsistent, but that's okay. It makes it very, very swingy. And that's because I just played it live, and I was playing way behind the metronome. And again, the tool you use, it doesn't matter. I just prefer playing on the MPC on the pads. And sometimes I'll do that on the keys as well, or on my MPK Mini, or even on my keyboard, my computer keyboard. So if you stumble a little bit, you just go down to certain notes and just nudge it a little bit. You know, it don't have to be perfect. You just do you. Have fun. Just make it your thing. It's your swing. It's whatever. There's really no rules to this, but I just wanted to show those tips. I hope that was helpful. It's your man JFILT. I'll see y'all in the next one. Real quick, for those that didn't know I was on Instagram, check me out on Instagram, because sometimes I do these little sample challenges. I sit down on my keyboard, or I do whatever, right? And then you could go ahead and flip them, and then what I'll do is repost whatever you flip. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's a way to kind of get yourself out there at the same time. All right, I just wanted to show y'all and share that with y'all. So just anytime you see sample this, go ahead and flip it. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. More videos on the way. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out all the links down below this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm sending peace and positive energy.